Serious question. Was he better at left wing back?
Obviously not. That's a serious question. Nah.
Hey, you're a top hater.
I like
You're a
it.
top
I like
hater.
it though. I like it. I'm just saying. I'm asking. Because it's proper dynamic them times.
It's true.
His contributions are mental though.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not.
He's gone off the boil a little
Some
bit, though,
realistic.
innit?
No, he hasn't. No, he hasn't.
Nah, his contributions are
Just a little bit.
his
Like.
contributions are mental.
Filthy5, filthy5.com. Everybody, stop what you're doing because Savage Dan says he reckons he is the best at capital cities.
Yeah, and just geography in general, even tectonic plates.
Capital of Ghana.
Accra.
Capital of Brazil.
All right, this is an interesting one. Because what do you think it is?
I know what it is. I'm not telling you. I want you to say.
Oh, that card.
Brasilia.
Oh, good man.
Capital of the United States.
Washington, D.C.
What's the capital of Luxembourg?
I know it because eBay used to email it.
Ah, yeah.
It's a trick question.
It's a good answer.
It's called Luxembourg.
Yeah, nah, this is a real quiz master.
Raw.
Capital of Chile. I know it, but I'm just going to Google it
Do you
anyway.
know why I know this? Reason I can't say.
All right. There was a great book called like House of Clowns or something about the revolution in Chile. I read a few years ago. Great book.
What's the capital of Chile? I don't know one
That's fine,
city
I
in
know it.
Chile, bro.
Neither. I swear down.
You do.
I stayed quiet.
Santiago.
Yeah.
Is it?
Is that the capital?
Yeah.
It is.
Capital of Morocco.
Marrakesh, surely.
I don't think it is.
I just nodded.
It's Rabat.
Casablanca.
Yeah, it's,
I don't know.
Casablanca's the north. I think like a bit further north.
Capital of Australia, Dan.
Canberra.
That one's a tough one.
Yeah.
Everyone says Sydney, innit?
But that's not what we're here for. We're here to discuss the top 10 under 23 players in the Premier League. One of the hardest lists I have ever done.
I definitely left off players that I love.
My long list was 22 names.
Do you think they're kind of carrying the league right? Not carrying the league, but do you think they're like the life of the league right now?
For me personally, yeah.
Yeah, I think so as well.
Football's gone young, man.
Yeah,
The list was definitely was like with the majority of the best players. Like.
I feel like every team had a player worthy of the top 10.
So, what is the under 23s league? What's going on over there?
But before we get into that, we're going to But before we get into that, I'm going to run through the panel from my left to my right. He's wearing a white T-shirt, which is his new thing. You're not going to catch him not in white T-shirts. His name's Jordy.
T.I. did this. T.I. did this.
yeah.
T.I. did this.
Yeah.
So,
That don't look like that's like your mustache hair as well.
Hey, is that from Uniqlo?
yeah.
No.
It's a good thickness. I see you wearing that white tee in your new record deal.
Don't rap. Yeah. I ain't got a record though. I ain't got a record though.
That was T.I. on...
Are you indie now?
Just Blaze.
I'm
Great
indie.
record.
I'm a free agent.
I'm talking to you.
Jordy, not Jordan, talk to me important. Nothing to report. Beach Boys, man. I'm looking for beaches.
Do you like the Beach Boys?
They were good.
Yes.
Pet Sounds, great album.
Oh, I'm thinking of the Beastie Boys.
I prefer the Beach Boys. Next on the panel, he prefers the Beastie
He
Boys.
prefers the Beastie. He is a Beastie Boy.
His name's Margs, and he reads Kelechi Okafor's book.
Yeah, no, it's a good book. I was looking for beaches, but I changed my mind now.
You bought Sand to the Beach because your beach is better.
All right then.
You can keep your beach because that beach, whatever.
When you got something that's different now, you get me. But you know what they say, man. Bury
Were
me
you
in the
in
Stratford
love?
End. Huh?
Were you in love?
Nah, I mean like.
Really?
Oh, that's cold.
That's
That's
better.
cold.
Yeah, I mean like.
Never known you to be in like.
I know it's new. It's new.
You know when you announce your thing, what are you gonna go for?
I don't know if I'm ever gonna soft launch something. I love love's better when it's private.
You wouldn't know. You don't know what the public one feels like.
I can only date because I'm hard to love. I can only date God's strongest soldiers. Do you know what I'm saying?
Who can date you?
God's strongest soldiers. That's what I'm saying.
So you need to link N'Golo Kante or
I
something.
need real women. I need
N'Golo Kante.
I was about to say, that's men, broski. You need to take time, bro. You know.
Oh my days.
That's crazy. You want to link who?
God's strongest soldiers.
What? God don't give you any more than you can take.
Huh?
I'm just letting you know.
What?
Life's about perseverance.
Bro, he just saying things. He
saying
just saying words.
He's waiting to get lucky. He's hitting the stands. That's it.
Next on the panel, his name is Savage Dan, and he is happy that the season's nearly over.
Yeah, I'm done with this, man.
lost your semi-final.
Yeah, my season is over.
Yeah.
But now I'm just a ringer. So I'm playing anywhere.
Oh, are you? For any team?
Yeah, anyone. If you need me Saturday, I'm there. Even
Get in
Sunday.
touch in the DMs or?
When you go play for Showtime?
I play
We
anywhere.
got kicked out of the league, bro. come back in September, mate.
Oh, it's not going well, man.
Bad season, man.
Next on the panel, one of his teams has been banned from the league, but it's okay because he has another team. They won a cup. They won a cup. They're the most successful team on Filthy so far.
Oh, so Showtime didn't win the cup?
Nah.
I said,
I'd be
I need to
a
concentrate.
movie.
Sorry.
Showtime won the cup.
Hashtag won the league, man. Did
Oh
PK
yeah,
win the league?
last year, yeah.
Yeah, that's rude. That's rude to PK what you just did, though.
We've all won stuff in the last 2
We've
years.
all won stuff in general.
It's this season we're talking about.
Okay. So they're the most successful team this season.
Just about. It's lost 5-1.
His name's Lippy.
Yeah, man. Could have won the league, but lost 5-1 on Saturday. So. won the cup. Won the cup.
Hey, how early into that game did you think? Yeah.
I'll be honest, man. 2-0.
What time? How?
Our keeper, we didn't have a keeper, innit?
Oh, that is a
Two goals. No, this is why I was sick. We had a the ref looked like Patrick Vieira. So I thought we're in the game here.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
were you playing a team of Emmanuel Petit's?
Yeah, so I thought they're with, man. But they had Sean Wright Phillips on the wing. And I think he was the ref's nephew or something. Because long story short, for their second goal was a penalty.
Which wing? Your wing or the other wing?
Other wing. Not
Oh,
wing.
okay.
But he played on my wing. Let me tell you why this was a grudge match. The cup we won, we lost to them on penalties. Remember I said I hit the bar of the penalty? But they got found out to use ringers in the match. So they got kicked out of the cup. We went on to win it. So they're there wanting to kill us.
Aye, the universe is
I'm
crazy.
just
Is that even a win?
I'm just going to knock 10, 15%
man,
off that medal.
Nah, but
What is that?
yeah, but you can't do that, bro. So what? The under Tom Huddleston and that, yeah. You think
doing it?
What do you mean? Wait, hold on. So in the
So you stole the cup?
no, how did it, brother?
That's what you're saying.
If United under 18s play Arsenal under 18s, but Garnacho plays and flipping Rashford, but they're in disguise.
That's fair.
No, I'll tell you straight. Because we went into the match.
Oh my God, you reported them?
No, we went into the match. We went into the match saying if we lose, they're cooked. No, what do you mean? Of course we reported them. No. What do you think this is, bro? What do you think this is, bro? Nah, man, it's not a landing thing. There's no snitch rules. Even when we got kicked out the league, we're allowed back next season because man snitched on the other you. Man said it was him. What are you talking about? He
You know
threw the
what?
punch.
Football is the one sport where you can snitch.
You have to snitch.
Referee push
you
me.
don't play. If you don't kick ball, if you play football and you care about it, you're snitching every
Ref
5
studs
minutes.
up.
Ref,
That was studs up.
You're lying.
Don't
to the
let
judge.
to you like that, ref.
But it's stylish now. The snitching is stylish now. You know, time wasting. Ref, how long? How long, ref? It's not like ref. He's taking long.
No, but why it was fair is because we found out about the ringers about half hour into the match, and this was like the hardest match of the season. We took our foot off the gas. We knew. We're through, bro.
Lippy, allow it.
What do you mean? It went
But
to
then
pen.
they beat you 5-1 when it was
No,
all
we
fair.
were 2-0 up. We found out about the ringers 2-2 at half time. We thought we'd have to play extra time.
2-0. How did you find out 2-0?
What do you mean? We got a snitch on the side listen, this is what you do on Saturday League, yeah? You got your actual coach, yeah? The actual staff. But then you got that supporter.
Yeah,
That's there so
that
much.
takes it serious.
He's basically the
Yeah,
guy.
yeah.
But he's on Google right now, bro. What do you mean George Graham, brother? You weren't playing last time.
George Graham.
Check his, there's some, the FA site. You could click on a man's name and see all their other fixtures. Plays for a completely different team, bro.
And before we get into our top 10, I'm going to list the players who didn't make the list.
Oh, this is going to be horrible.
One player got 1 vote because he used to play for Chelsea's Billy Gilmore from Savage Dan. Great young player.
Polly.
Gilmore, top 10.
Listen,
Maybe the best Scottish player of all time.
Excuse me. Scott
Yeah.
McTominay is around.
listen. I'll be honest, man. There's probably going to be quite a few.
Oh my God, John McGinn.
Dalglish.
No,
Stop
best.
saying.
Oh, sorry.
Stop saying like average people.
Shut up, man.
Well, one player who got 1 vote from Dan, his name's Callum Hudson-Odoi.
Yeah, hold on.
Dan, what are you doing here?
He's under 23. He is a vampire.
Margs voted for a player in 9th place called Mickey van der Ven.
Van Ven's not on the
So
list.
hard to find space for
How
him.
was Van der Ven? 23.
You can't
22.
put him 9th in yours and say he's not on the list.
Nah, but I thought everyone would have had him like 9th.
He might not make it to 27,
Lippy voted for a player in 9th place who I dropped out my list at the last second. I didn't want to. Rico Lewis.
I rate him, man.
He's a
I think
baller.
he's a
Hell of
baller.
a player.
He's a baller.
I think he's a
He
baller.
is, isn't it?
Dan again representing with David Datro Fofana.
You seen that one goal and know that he's a Chelsea player.
Come on, man.
This is a fair list because actually the only the people here today plus Poet have voted,
Okay.
which means only 2 Arsenal fans have voted,
Ah.
which makes this list actually kind of fair because only Lippy voted for Gabriel Martinelli.
Seriously.
Where do you have him, Lip?
8. Get him 8.
He's got
yeah,
to be
the
in there,
eighth.
man. For this season. So you think Garnacho and all these men are better
I
than
think this season
Martinelli?
he's been shocking.
Poet gave an 8th place vote to Sandro Tonali.
I was going to put him on.
You
I
could
was-
put him on, but he skipped his 23rd year.
He was,
Yeah.
he was one of my favourite players, man. He
Yeah.
was good. I like him.
Savage Dan Benoit Badiashile.
Congo.
You know what's impressive?
Congo.
That they got 10 under 23s.
Bro, our whole team,
That-
we've got the youngest team in the league.
That is actually impressive, though. That's cold. I hear you. I'm not even mad at you.
Some are going to be great, some are not going to be great, some are going to be bad. But right now, I like most of them.
They could probably
and their
make some money
potential.
off them and those back, though, even if they're not great, innit? Move them on.
They've spent a lot on them.
I think maybe you shouldn't have young players as Chelsea.
I agree.
I'm sure we spoke about it
they're
here
still
when
gonna be on my
they had all of them. They weren't going to do well, bro. Like, you need something.
Well, the next player got votes from Poet and Dan, Enzo Fernandez, did not make the top 10.
Wow.
I just
Quality-wise,
didn't know-
it's there.
I didn't know it was under 23, bro.
Yeah, it's still
Well,
on
I did,
23.
but I just
I mean,
didn't-
application-wise, there's a case.
Quality-wise, I would say
Nah, he's there. He's there.
he should be there. But, yeah, you're right.
He's playing
Actual real
in a
life.
team that's... you can see the player.
So, in theory, I reckon he should be in the top 10. But the practical...
He had an interview the other day. He said, like, I'm just warming up. The World Cup Enzo ain't here yet. I said, flipping neck.
If he said that himself, then he shouldn't be in the list by his own admission.
Well, this next player is a centre-back, and centre-backs are going to struggle to make the top 10 by the looks of things. Me and Jordy had him. It's Jared Branthwaite.
I forgot Branthwaite. I love Branthwaite. Oh, I would have put him high.
I always
want to
say, I always think bran flakes. He reminds me of cereal.
They
Like,
were
Probably
better
the
than-
worst cereal.
No,
Yeah,
they were,
it's a
they were
stupid
better
cereal.
than people think. Bran flakes are nice. Bran flakes
I
are
like
nice.
brand flakes a lot.
Brand flakes is for athletes.
this show.
I remember one time I bought the Giant Special K by accident. And it was like a big Weetabix. And I thought it was like Weetabix. Yeah, that's it, bro. Didn't know what I was doing. Poured milk in it and it didn't get softer. I said, what's this? Tapping it in
Mini
there.
shredded wheats are hard, though.
We got
Yeah.
Jared bran
Shredded wheat
flakes.
was the worst. The worst
Bro, the big,
breakfast
thing,
ever.
the big thing was so meaty.
I'm a Rice Krispies Cocoa Pops kind of man, like Sugar Puffs. Huh?
You didn't do it with Weetabix.
Sugar puffs.
Sugar Puffs. Nah, that ain't right.
I didn't even like their monster.
Aye,
I
Sugar
didn't like the
Puffs was okay,
The
but
Honey Monster.
Honey
They had
Monster
good
was
toys in the
crazy.
cereal.
All right, Jared Bramflakes. Number 18 only got votes from Lippy. His name's Jeremy Doku. We obviously had him as the top 10 left winger, right? We had him number 1, actually.
We had him number one. This show's bad. This show's bad. This show's bad. He was number 1. Was that this year?
Yes.
I wasn't happy with that though. I wasn't happy with that.
I would say this season, you know what I've noticed though, and it's obvious because it happens every year and we act like it's a surprise. Pep is battering him into this system style player. Like he's playing a lot more inside. at
He's
the
not
moment.
this. He's not the same as the first.
He's
couple
not
months.
using him the way he was using him in the first 5 or 6 games.
He's disposing of these youths.
Yeah,
Pep,
he
he's
burns them
disposing
out,
of
man.
these.
Violating.
Yeah.
This summer, he must have looked at his shopping cart and went, "I'll have it, but I'm getting rid of it in the summer."
I'm scared of what he's gonna do next year. I think he's gonna go machine.
He's going to do Paqueta, Bruno Guimaraes.
Next player on the list was at 17. Only got votes from Dan. I wanted to put him in. I want him at left back for England. If I cared about England,
Ben
it's
Chilwell.
Levi Colwill.
Oh, I was about to say Ben
I
Chilwell's
haven't
under
thought
23.
about him in a long
Yeah.
time.
I'm showing consistency.
Yeah, it's been a long time since he's impressed.
No, he has impressed. He's one of those ones that you really. He's the one. He's consistent for Chelsea. He's consistent.
Mistakes.
You have to
man.
watch him.
He's out of position.
What? Yeah.
16 on the list is the only player who is. Yeah, 16 on the list. Savage Dan, Mikhailo Mudryk.
I like him. I like Mudryk.
Hey, listen.
So your whole is to go before the top 10, yeah.
Next on the list, Poet, Margs, and Jordy had him, and is this how difficult this was?
He's not top 10.
Mohamed Kudus didn't make the top 10.
Nah.
You lot are lucky Steve ain't here.
Steve-O should have voted, man.
Next on the list, Noni Madueke. Next on the list after that, Kani Chukwuemeka. Kani Chukwuemeka is sick. He's sick.
He is sick. He is sick. He is sick.
Why is it so high?
Because he voted for him.
Where did you have him?
Put him like second or something, bro.
Yeah, nah, but I hear his name coming up, but he's high, man.
No, Cardi's good, man.
He's so good. Number 12 on the list. You tried. You tried. It's Alejandro Garnacho.
No way Garnacho's not in the top
Only
10.
you and Lippy voted for him.
That is rude.
I think he's top 10 though.
He is top 10.
No way.
He is.
And I knew I would have to do what I had to do for him to even stand a chance. Because
Now it was a wasted vote because number 11 on the list was only voted for by me and Dan. So you can guess who he plays for.
Mark.
Or who he used to play for. Mark Gay.
Good
He's
player.
been injured outside out of minds. You lot forget how good he is. I get it.
Mark with a C.
no Garnacho's bad.
He's not a top 10 under 23.
But we're gonna put. But Maino made the list.
Wait, you don't think Mainoo's better than Garnacho?
Yeah, but Garnacho's done more this
Do you
season
think
than Maino
Mainoo's
has.
better than Garnacho?
Garnacho has done
Don't say
more.
yeah, but.
Garnacho has done more this season for
I don't
United
even
than
think
Maino
he
has.
I don't even think he has, I'll be honest.
He has his goals and assists. Check him. Just watch it.
Maybe stats wise, but not.
He has.
His,
That's
li-
like
his,
bikinis.
likes, his likes on Twitter have done a lot.
Yeah, his likes. He's doing too much with the
He's
likes.
got about
Bikinis.
50 million followers or something.
What did you just say?
No.
We're at the top 10. We're right here. We're right here right now. And we got a player, but it's the first player to have. It's not, so I'm not going to say that.
Everyone voted.
We've made it to the top 10. And if this player is not outside, is. Oh my God, I'm losing it.
I think we were tired.
Oh, I'm tired.
Please keep this in.
Hey, I might sack off my behaviour, man. Let's go bed.
We made it to the top 10. This player is outside of the usual big teams that popularize the Filthy Fellas list for the most part.
What?
But I meant populate. But I'm not doing that again.
You can't do it.
But before we do that, we're going to talk about our sponsor for today, NordVPN. You know that it's the most important app that we use on Filthy outside of maybe the editing software, which is probably the most important. NordVPN is the best and fastest protection. It's the world's #1 protection against those sort of data breaches.
You need protection, man.
Obviously, you need it when you're traveling. You need it to get access to your videos, access to your online content.
Access to the Prem.
Matches are coming thick and fast. Champions League, Premier League, FA Cup, and
Euros.
Euros. This summer, you're going to be on the beach.
This year I'm watching Euros on the beach.
Watching Euros on the beach with NordVPN, because it will make sure that you can use the local IP address to where you're from, so you can access all the content that you pay to stream and you pay to watch. NordVPN is looking after you everywhere you go. You put it on multiple devices. If you go to nordvpn.com/filthyfellas right now, we have got the best exclusive offer, 4 months extra. The best rate you could possibly get, and it's got a 30-day money-back guarantee. Or go to nordvpn.com and use the coupon code FilthyFellas. The deal is in there. Thank you very much, NordVPN. And crowd, you will never regret spending money on NordVPN. It pays you back 1,000,000 times over. Margs, do the hand signal for NordVPN. VPN.
That's not an N.
Nah.
That was an N facing you.
This is an N.
Listen, we tried, man. NordVPN.
nordvpn.com/filthyfellas, or just go to nordvpn.com and use the code filthyfellas. We made it to number 10, boys. You ready?
Yeah.
Ready.
This player was voted for by Lippy, Jordy, and Margs.
That means he's definitely top 10.
Not a Chelsea player.
Is Ryan Aït-Nouri.
I didn't vote for him. You lied. Yeah, I didn't vote for him. I definitely did not vote for him. I promise you.
That means you don't know ball.
Someone voted for him because I only had him like 8th or something.
No, it was me. Sorry.
After all that.
It was me in the end.
Yeah, nah, I know he's a
He looks good, man. He looks quality.
New Gareth Bale, they're saying. Left back to right wing.
United might get him.
He's always been a techie baller. He chose Algeria recently, didn't he?
yes, over France, yeah.
I guess with the wing back system.
Guys, don't wait for him to go hit a big team. Buy the dip.
Yeah.
Invest.
Yeah, buy the tip, yeah.
Get
Nah,
it.
he's got it still.
He's
I'm
gonna
not
hit-
lie.
he's gonna hit
Past
a big
eye
team.
test, when he just seems he's just a baller, man.
He's got a good look as well.
What does that mean?
It's like bushy beard and curly hair. It's a good look.
No comment. But you know what, yeah? A few too many knocks.
I think when you play left back and you're really a right winger, you're gonna get hurt.
Got to be robust.
Why? What is it? Mileage? Is it knocks? Is it wearing like what?
Not used to it.
Wear and tear, not used to it. Yeah, you got to get used to that. If you're forward, then they put you got to be robust.
I think if you're naturally a left back and you get, what is he naturally?
He's a wing back.
He was a left wing back.
He's a
most
flying
of
wing
his
back.
career, yeah.
Do you lot see him? Because not every team plays a 5, and I think he drew a move. Do you lot see him being an attacking winger or a flat fullback?
Never a flat fullback.
I think he might have to be a fullback.
I think he's going to have to be a flat fullback if he moves to a bigger
But
team.
we know it goes in cycles, man. This 4 at the back is only going to last 2 more seasons, and we'll be back.
It's not even 4 anymore. It's 4 centre backs.
Won't be here for long. It always does this.
I don't think 3 up front. I don't think 2 up front's coming back for a while.
And where they invert the fullbacks, they could be playing in the box in the middle. And
Well, it's just fashion. But it's just fashion.
It might be a 4-4-2 like on the ball, but off the ball, it's always going to be like a 4-3-3.
Well, that's my question mark about Aït-Nouri, because he appears to be a wing back that plays in a 5 for Wolves. I don't agree with this 5 thing. I don't think that should be your default formation. And I think if he moves, he's gonna have to go to, I don't know, Leverkusen or someone that plays with a 5.
3-5, it's all the same thing. I think it depends. It depends how you set up. It's not necessarily.
It's only not the same thing with wing backs though.
I hear that, but it's not necessarily a negative. There's certain teams that could be very attacking with the 3, and then when they get off the ball, change into a 5.
It makes him limited though, because he's a left wing back and now a left midfielder.
That means you're a wing back. It means you're a wing back.
But they reckon he'll push higher, and he might switch sides.
Has to be a wing back then. And usually when you have, if you play with a 5, you have a preferred side to attack down, and one tucks round, you almost become like a swinging L kind of. It comes about.
He looks so comfortable in attacking areas though. Like he looks like that's where he should be, is in attacking areas.
Final third.
That's it. You don't need. You see, there's enough players could just run around and defend. If you've got someone that can fly up there and actually do something
and
productive
score,
with the ball, let him go, man. Let him be.
I've
Let him be a
just seen
peacock.
something mental in our list. You son of a bitch.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Who, me?
Number 9 on our list was voted for by 3 people. I had him highest, Jordy had him second highest, and Poet had him 10th. Anthony Gordon.
Yeah,
You lot need to believe in this
I would have put him in there.
weird-looking guy.
I forgot about him still.
You tried to get him.
No, I know. And if we got him, he'd be in my
I
list.
forgot about him.
He's good.
You know what's funny? Eddie Howe makes Newcastle press, but his press looks different to the rest of them. He is ferocious.
He's Scottish.
Yeah, like he is like.
That is Duncan Ferguson reincarnated.
He's Scottish though.
He's English.
He's got a Scottish face.
They tried to call him
He's
up.
a Scouser.
He's Scottish.
Scouse is a bit Scottish.
Let's not do that. But I think Scotland did actually try to.
Do you know what? You might be right there.
You know what I'm saying? They're kind of
They
Scottish.
got crazy similarities.
Yeah, they're kind of Scottish to me.
This list could have been anything because there's so much good players that are under 23.
Listen, I'm just happy he made the top 10, the final top 10.
I forgot.
And they're the players that ain't done nothing wrong yet as well. You get me? So it's like you're just gonna rate all of them, bro.
He's so good.
Nah, he's class still. He's class. I forgot about him.
He drifts, but he's like a creative winger, but he's also can be quite direct. He can take players on. He's a hybrid, but I think his brand is not strong enough for how good he is. And Newcastle not being great this year has obviously hurt him because he's putting up numbies.
What's his best position?
Left wing.
Well, even though he got that injury and stuff, when they got Harvey Barnes and that, I was thinking, boy, if Harvey Barnes can refine any of that form he had at Leicester,
I might bench him.
Gordon might be in trouble.
Nah, but I always felt like
Gordon put that to bed.
Harvey Barnes, I
Wait.
feel like you have to play him on the wing. Like you have no choice but to play him out wide. Gordon's like almost like
You play him up front.
a bit more fluid, so
Probably
you can
could play
play.
him up
You can
front,
play. You can play him in a 10 in a whole. Like you could. Yeah.
I think he's played up front for Newcastle this year. Yeah, he has.
Yeah, he has. I think he's class.
I forgot. I literally forgot him.
Harvey Barnes is a big man for him though, you know. Harvey Barnes 26.
Is it?
Yeah.
Harvey Barnes is good though.
And he's from Burnley.
Barnes.
Yeah.
I didn't know people were from Burnley.
Neither did I.
Harvey Barnes is from Burnley.
I went Burnley.
I thought it was a team.
You went to Burnley.
I was there.
What was in Burnley for you?
Train station.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. For watch football.
Nah, where was I coming back from? Where the hell was we? I can't remember, but I was up there. It's near Liverpool, isn't it?
It's near Manchester.
Which is near Liverpool.
Which is near Liverpool, yeah.
There's one problem with Anthony Gordon, and I'm still trying to work it out. But
His face.
I believe 2 problems with Anthony Gordon.
That's not a problem for me.
Nah, he's got a bad face.
Oh, no, it was a problem for you another draft. But let me tell you something. I think he's a fashion guy.
Is he?
And he doesn't have the face for it. You don't have to. You just.
I didn't cross.
Sorry.
cross the ball in for that volley there.
When you say fashion guy, you're talking like Calvert-Lewin.
Yeah, like Calvert-Lewin, Tom Davis.
There's a PR person at Everton who convinced these Everton young players they needed to do like London Fashion Week stuff. Tom Davies. I don't think they're actually on it like that.
Because his Instagram's changed since he went to Newcastle. Now it's all black and white kit. Foot Locker.
You see what Tom Davies is on now?
Yeah.
He looks like a
I
builder.
was just about to say that Tom Davies. Yeah, mad.
Anyway, big up Gordo. That's what I call. That's what I call him. That's what I know him as.
Chelsea fans weren't happy when they were bidding for him, and it was big bread.
40.
But you should have got him.
He'll move on, man.
Before we get to the next person in the list, I'm just going to list you the players who didn't make this year's list that were in last year's list. Romeo Lavia, he's still under 23.
Out for the
He's
season.
not-
Out for the season.
He's
He's not in my list.
No, because he hasn't played. I don't think he put him in. Joao Felix, he's obviously not in the league anymore, and he's no longer
He
23.
would be in my list.
No longer 23.
Gabriel Martinelli,
I think it's mad how he's not there.
Reece James, and Alexander Isak, neither of which are 23 anymore.
Okay. I was about to say, what?
Reece wouldn't have been in, but Isak would have.
And the next player, who I mentioned because I need it clear that he's not going to show up later on in this list, is Moises Caicedo. He did not make our top 10.
That's Chelsea's fault because he should still be in there.
I feel sick.
When I typed in best under 23 players on Google today, because that's how I get my little short list, I compare it. Bro, he was second.
I
on
gave
last
you a
season.
short list of every under 23 player in the first team.
Yeah, but it's too much names, bro. I need it shortened down, bro.
Because it's all Chelsea's fault. Caicedo should still be in this top 10 for under 23.
I don't think he's been bad. I really don't.
It was impossible for us to vote him in because of how bad it's been. It's Chelsea's fault. It's all Chelsea's fault.
I don't think it's our midfield. I don't think it's our midfield 2 or 3. I'm not worried about that. I think everywhere else stinks.
But none of them are number 8 on our list because that is Josko Gvardiol.
decent.
I put him higher, you know.
You did put him higher, yeah.
I think
Poet
he's
had him higher as
cold,
well.
I can't lie.
He's announced himself where?
I didn't vote for him.
Out of position still.
Is he though?
Ah, yes.
He is, but I think
He's a born
but
centre-back.
but you see the centre backs in full back position. He's perfect for that.
Yeah, it
Perfect.
wasn't at the start.
Yeah, it was a bit shaky.
I don't think he wants to do that. I don't think he wants to do that. If that's his, that's not his hopes and dreams. I think long term he's thinking I need to be
Not
centre
his
back.
hopes and dreams.
No, it's not. He wants to be a centre
I
back.
would like to see him play more games.
Right, but
as
here's my
centre-back.
problem. You are playing left back for City.
Yeah.
You'll play left back for a whole season. You'll win a league, whatever. When do you move to where Ruben Diaz is?
When Ruben goes,
Well, do you, or do they just bust him?
he's off the ball.
Because Stones is injured a lot. You'd think Gvardiol would have more opportunities at centre back, but there's Akanji.
Okay.
It's Ake that's keeping him out on the LCB
But Ake
team.
and Akanji can both play left back. But Gvardiol's not getting a shot inside.
I think not better, but I think what Pep wants, he wants a left back that's more like him because he's still like centre backish kind of thing.
I think when you go link Pep, yeah, you'll be like, Coach, I'm a left back. You'll be like, nah, you're right wing. That's it. And you can't chat to him no more. And I think he's made his mind up for
Do you not
Gvardiol.
think though that if you're a player, a young player especially, and you go to Pep and Pep goes, I want to sign you. By the way, I'm playing you over there. You don't think, I'd love to play for you, Pep. I can't wait to win those trophies and that wage looks great. But what do I do after this? At some point, you're going to throw me on a scrap heap and I'm going to be looking for clubs and they're going to be like, I'm not playing you left back.
Yeah, but the thing is, you still always improve under Pep.
Yeah, like you see,
I know.
like Doku.
It's like signing to Bad Boy.
Like Doku will get a
Don't
move.
improve on Bad Boy.
Yeah, that's not the place.
That's what I'm trying to say. They didn't want to wear shiny suits.
I hear you, but who do you think he's done that to, other than him?
I think it's a new thing for him now. Shifting players' positions now is
Yeah,
new.
like taking them completely. Just
If you were to buy Phil Foden today, what position do you buy him in?
But can't you say that about other players like Trent? If Trent was to leave Liverpool,
He'd go right back.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, or a right wing
But
back.
for me,
yeah.
if he's going to play right back, it has to be like literally one of the best back fours in the world again.
Real Madrid, isn't it?
There you go. Like it has. So it's like it's the same for me with Foden. Like if you're gonna go play Foden on the wing, you need to be one of the probably the best team in the country.
That's
Like,
what I say, yeah.
yeah, like if we had Foden on the wing,
It wouldn't be the same.
it would not be the same.
No.
You understand? So
He's a cam.
You need to have that all set up perfectly
yeah, I think
for
some
him.
of these systems are just so because I don't. It's like when we had Yannick Bolasie here, yeah, and he described was it Saka as a system player. I think the term system player is seen as negative online, but it's not. I don't think it's negative. I think some coaches could see you're a player that if we was to tweak things in a certain way,
get
not
the
just for
best,
you,
yeah.
but for you and him and him and him and him, we'll be good.
Bro, I think systems
Saka
still win.
would suit a lot of systems. But he is great in systems.
Yeah, 100%. And I think that's what a system player is. It's if you have him, you are allowed to play a certain way now. It's not, he's not good enough. We have to do this so he can be good.
Did you not see Gvardiol's goal against Madrid?
Yeah.
Do you think he meant that first touch?
Yeah. He's a cocky player.
Nah, he's
good,
he can
man.
play still.
He can
He
ball.
can play, yeah. He can play,
It was
man.
good. It was a very good goal.
And I thought he was going to be good, but you never know because you never know how many minutes he's going to get or whatever. But
that would have been his weak foot.
It took a while, but it
Oh,
worked out.
that game was just full of crazy goals.
He's confident, though. He's slightly confident.
Well, we made it to number 7 on our list, and this player was voted for by Margs, Jordy, and TEGO, and he is Michael Elise.
Yeah.
Forgot
Baller.
about him again, man. I'm a mess.
I would have put him in, but obviously
He's gonna get a top move.
Nah, in fact, I wouldn't put him in, actually. I
No.
wouldn't put him in.
when he's a
not
Chelsea
this.
player, he's in.
He's definitely in the top 10.
I think he needs to leave Palace.
He's getting injured a lot, and he sits out for quite a while. But he came back straight away against. He didn't came back straight away.
keep
He
rushing him
started
back,
against
yeah.
Liverpool, and he looked like he hadn't been gone. Like he was just popping.
That's the problem that Crystal Palace have. They keep bringing him back in when they need a result, and they need when we ain't gonna get this or this unless we have it. They did the same at Eze, but Eze's a little bit. He's older. I think he's more physically there.
Bit more robust.
But they have been rushing Michael Elise back.
Elise is cold, man.
Naturally,
Baller.
he's one of the best footballers in the league.
Did he start at you lot?
No.
Reading,
was he?
wasn't it?
Was
Yeah, I
that
thought it was
Reading?
Reading, yeah.
No, I think he might have been at Chelsea though. Yeah.
What is it like a under 9?
Yeah.
I think he might just be from West though.
Reading got a serious academy, you know. Yeah.
Arsenal started at Arsenal, then went Chelsea,
Jesus Christ.
then went
look
City.
At us. Yeah, but we would have had him when he was at 7 or something.
yeah, but you gotta have the vision, bro.
You had him
Oh,
when
no, I knew he was
You
at
had him
City,
when he was 8.
actually. I knew he was at City, actually, you know. City.
How do you go
scary.
from Chelsea to Arsenal to City when you're 8 or 9 and that?
One
What kind of parents?
People trafficking.
No, did he?
No, well, some did he, I would imagine.
That's crazy.
You see what's going on at Celtic?
Oh,
Some did he.
What's he done there?
what's he done there?
Michael Elise though, man, like naturally that guy. And he's France under 21.
And wasn't he linked to City?
He was into City, yeah. And then he signed a new deal injured. And I think that deal probably said you can go into the season. I bet Crystal Palace are now thinking probably should have just sold him.
I think he's gonna end up at United.
Wild card guess. I think he leaves the country. You know.
I think he'll leave the country or City. I can't lie.
Wild card guess. He's French, by the way.
He's not though, is he? But he's from West though. I'm
He's
sure
from
he's from like
Hammersmith,
Hammersmith.
yeah.
Yeah.
Born here, he's French Algerian or something.
Yes. Is that what it is? Because
Yeah,
he's
I
half
think so, yeah.
Nigerian, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Must be, Elise.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't know his life story, but I bet it's interesting. Michael Akpovi Elise. But number 6 on our list, and this is where Filthy get into their bag. They reach in, see what's in there. What's he in there? What's he in there? Oh, look what we found. We found top goal scorer in the world, Erling Haaland, in the bottom half of our
Oh my
top
days,
10.
I didn't pick him.
He's not in my list at all.
Oh my, no, I completely forgot though.
How did he
It's
still
his
make
face
it?
though. man.
Haaland's number 6.
That's crazy.
No,
I
wait.
nearly didn't put him in.
He's number
Not
1.
because he's
man.
not sick, but because I don't like him. And now the world keeps telling me he's not that good at football. And I'm like, you lot kill me for a year for this.
He can't be less than number 3. He can't be.
He
man.
can't be less than number 2, to be totally honest. He shouldn't be.
You know what is interesting?
Saying that, I didn't vote him high.
You voted him 5th.
He's interesting because I don't think I've seen any of his goals.
Bro,
And he's
that
top
guy is
scorer.
not 23 and under. This is why I didn't put him in.
Man, boy.
That's not why he did.
That's not why he did put him
No,
in.
but
He's
look,
never won
You
Champions
know the biggest thing is he blatantly
I was-
is.
he
He
was-
looks his
he
age,
was-
everything.
He was not gonna be in that, bro. I've seen him. He's like 6'10". His body looks bigger than his head. Like it's weird. Like that's not 23.
You notice
year
Ollie
old.
Watkins looks like him.
What?
Yeah, he does. Ollie Watkins does
How
look
can
like
Ollie
him.
Watkins?
To Google it right now.
Yeah.
Google it right now.
They've
Brother,
both got very distinctive faces, yeah.
they just got strong. They look fast. You know, you could just look at a man's face and be like, "Yep, if you chase me, I've got to get out of here, bro."
Oh my God. What's that? No, my cousin called me. I didn't know he was back in the country.
It's the eyebrows.
Do you know he's got a Ollie Watkins has got small features and a big face.
So
So does Haaland.
Oh,
That's
okay,
literally
so
what
that's
Haaland's
you're
got.
saying.
Literally.
Got you. Light bulb face.
light bulb face. I hear that. I don't even
Yeah, it's
understand
like all
it.
that pieces in the middle.
Yeah,
of the face.
just
Like a
just
bird.
tight, just tight,
Yeah.
like tiki taka face.
What's them little plasticine things? The cartoons like, and they can go in balls and move, and the little people.
Raggy dolls.
Oh, the red guy.
The red guy, and there's another one. Yeah,
Morph.
Oh, are you talking about Morph?
maybe that it's a.
The little character like on Art
Oh my
Attack.
days, they do look
Yeah,
like
yeah,
more. They
yeah.
do, I know who he's talking about, and he's got no nose because it's their. Do you know why? It's their eyes and their mouth is close together.
You got no fans. Oi, listen.
Do you think
I said
Pep
that.
resents Erling Haaland?
I was about to ask that, T. I was like, do you not think he likes him?
I don't think he likes him. No.
I watched a clip of him doing a training session. It must be on that Amazon Prime documentary that I refused to watch. But he was like, "Oh, it's tiki-taka, boys. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, this is perfect. Oh, nobody can beat this. This is amazing." And I thought, "There's no way you're shouting at
Yeah, when
Erling
Haaland
Haaland
gets the ball,
ever."
what do you do? What do
Yeah,
you say?
you just got to turn around, face the other way. Shoot, idiots! Shoot.
Yeah, but if he can just build himself that way, he don't need to do that. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, it's not my bag.
Lead the line. It's not his bag, and stay on the end of the line, and make sure they feed him when he makes his runs. That's how he gets 50-something goals.
Yeah.
That is a necessary evil.
So he's got 30 in all comp.
Pep's an egomaniac.
Pep might not like him, but I think he respects him.
All right, cool. So he
Better.
is an amazing striker and a number 6 footballer. Is that what we're saying? Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I think he's probably just above average footballer. You can't say he's like bang average.
But he's clinical finisher.
Premier average is high level though.
He's cold, man. He's a victim of his own success. He's got that thing like what happens against Power Rangers. Everybody used to love the Power Rangers. After a while, you just want to see them lose.
Yeah.
Same thing happened to Golden State.
Bro, I
You know what I'm
never
saying?
wanted
When
to
they
see the
come out,
Power
you love them,
Rangers
you love
lose.
them. Then they're so good.
No way.
You're like, someone needs to beat them. And then I think that's what we were doing. with
Roman
Haaland. Haaland's
Reigns.
cold.
Roman Reigns.
Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
This is what I'm saying.
He's
He's too
a
good.
ridiculous athlete.
So what does Haaland do now?
Just score goals, more goals.
Don't want him to change his game. You don't want him to start dribbling. You don't want him to start doing flicks and tricks. You want him
And
to
he
stay the
can't,
same.
and
And,
he
he's
don't
so
need to.
young.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I do think Pep looks at him sometimes and just thinks, what a waste of space.
Football's got so young, yeah.
Wow.
Do you reckon the retirement age is going to start getting younger?
I think it's gonna get older.
No, they're just players are going to slip down the leagues, I
Yeah,
think.
for stupid reasons.
Like, you see Salah now, yeah? If Real Madrid was to buy him, like, they've bought a madness. It's not, you've bought the guy at the end of his career. Like, he can play for a little while.
Older players are going to slip down the league.
Do you reckon?
They'll still be good, but the younger players going to have
I
the
don't
physical,
know, man.
because it's all physical
'Cause
advantage.
even on the
It's
Saturdays
all
and
headed
Sundays,
that way.
I hear you, but even on the Saturdays and Sundays, if you can get a 33, 34-year-old who's still decent pace, he's probably going to be a lot stronger than the next man, a lot fitter, have the experience.
I always go back to something Arsene Wenger said a few years ago. He said that players are coming out of development now almost physically perfect. Like, there's not much you could teach them in terms of nutrition, in terms of muscle development, in terms of speed. It's all mental now. The only advantages for the next generation are the little bits of mental difference.
Just shag less.
So the
That's what
minute
they're telling them, shag less.
a 30-year-old's systems function a little bit slower, and there's a 24-year-old with the fast functioning, fast hitting, fast twitching, that's when I think you'll start seeing that.
You know, the only reason I'm saying that, is like players like Haaland, like Harry Kane, for example. He's what, from 30 now, 31.
31, I'd say.
I can't see him being useless in Germany for a long time. A long time.
Lewandowski's only 35 now.
Yeah, and it's like, for me, maybe it's just, maybe the strikers of the last test, the attacking players of the last 10, 15 years have tapped out kind of early. So Salah's and that are looking like physical phenomenons right now. But
And there's just a lack of depth in that position
100%.
specifically.
That's how, come on, bro. Salah is playing wide. 30.
The great strikers of that generation and this, they're hard to come by.
Yeah.
They say that's going to change. They say they've revolutionized how academies are developing strikers in this country. I don't know if it's true, but
Erling Braut Haaland.
number 5 on our list, Margs, congratulations. You've done it. You've annoyed most of the people watching this right now because you've had him number 1, which means he's now above Erling Haaland and Michael Olise and Josko Gvardiol and Anthony Gordon and Ryan Aït-Nouri. Kobe Mainoo,
And I think that's fair.
he's number 5.
I think that's
I think he
fair.
should be above a couple of them, I'll be honest.
Dan, talk to me. You gotta be a Kobe Mainoo guy.
I think he's great.
Oh, okay.
I just, you know me, like I'm showing consistency. He's not a Chelsea player.
Is he not?
The worst
Not
thing
yet.
is, he is by description.
Yeah.
Give me one bad thing about Mainoo.
His brother.
Trim?
His brother's class.
His brother.
Nah, I'm joking. I think he's good, man.
Nah, he's
class.
good, man. He's proper good.
He's he's got legs in the sense of like he's mobile and stuff like that, but he
not
could
that
run
quick?
a bit more powerful. Like he's not.
Nah,
he
he's
does,
a drifter. Leave him to do his yaya thing.
It's not the yaya thing though. It's not powerful like that.
Yeah, but it's like
He's just not.
he's
fast.
closer to a Modric than we've seen before. I'm talking he plays to the outside of his boot more than his instep. Leave that kid.
No, I was just trying to pick a thing. You just asked me to find something.
I know about this kind of fine wine. I'm a cheese board man. Like
Nah, he's a baller.
he's
a
gonna
ridiculous
he
baller.
will turn into something that you really want to bottle up.
Still think you lot will ruin him if he don't go in the
Potentially.
next like 3 years.
Go where?
Man United started again this summer,
They
Lippy.
started again, man.
Don't worry about it.
Everything's
They're
changed.
fine.
Everything changed. Head of development.
They had the best decade off ever. What a break. What a little relax.
The red juggernaut
Yeah,
starts his race.
just chilling.
Red Juggernaut.
Sleeping giant. It's hard to say anything bad about Kobe Mainoo. Unless you're a hater, it's hard to say anything bad about Kobe
You gotta
Mainoo.
understand. He's playing next to like Casemiro.
Playing next to a dog.
Casemiro, by the way.
Bro, he's horrible.
Aye, what's happened?
Bro, he's horrible.
He's trying to force his way out, isn't he?
Did you watch the Bournemouth match?
Yeah,
Bro, he is horrible, bro.
he's taking the piss.
He is taking the
the
piss. He is
absolute
taking the piss. I saw him do a clearance here. And the clearance was
I see him try to drop a man. Who is it? Someone try to go on a run. It's when Rashford will chase the man all the way back. But he tried to drop him straight away. I said, this guy is insane, bro.
It's like he loses the ball every time he tries to pass it.
every
time.
Because then he has certain games where he runs the
He ain't had one of those. He ain't had one of those in a while.
I saw
Not
him
in
have
a long time.
I saw him have one the other day.
It has to be slow.
Where he ran what game?
Liverpool, is that when he came on against Liverpool?
Yes.
Was that what it was?
Yeah.
They weren't running the game.
Nah, he started running. He just seemed quicker.
You get the feeling, with Eric Ten Hag, right? They're asking him about if he's got a job next year, and he keeps saying like, oh, maybe. And the new directors are coming into position
He's
and
so
whatever.
broken, it's dread.
Do you get the feeling that everyone knows it's like, get to the end of the season, you're gone, and he's just being nice, like Ollie was being nice at the end. Ollie was like, maybe I'll lose my job, but they know it's over, but by the announcement.
Yeah, of course it is.
I believe that he's in contact with them in a dialogue, and maybe he's selling them a dream, and they can believe in his plan. If he gets the FA Cup and starts showing some performances in the last few games, he might have a lifeline. But if it just continues exactly how it's going, every man and his dog knows he's done.
What would you, as Sir Jim Ratcliffe, do?
Me, I would have made an announcement now.
Nah, you're better off waiting to the end of the season.
Like what they done to Tuchel. Nah, I would have done a Tuchel thing.
Jim Radcliffe is gonna go wrong. Do you remember when we was on stage? When we was on stage at the live show, who was you saying was gonna Ragnarok? Remember when they said
Ralph Rangnick.
Yeah, Ralph Ragnick. He's gonna do this. He's gonna Broski. Do you see? The second you lot bring in someone and you're like, you know what? I don't know how this is gonna go. I'm just gonna see. I'm telling you, energies. It will go the right way.
Lippy,
It
loud
will go the
energy
right
talk.
way, bro. Energies. You ain't see what's happened to us.
You know what? Yeah, he sacrificed a lot to get them results to have the season that he did last year. Yeah, and it wasn't like obviously like we was playing like for some of the times like. It wasn't ideal, innit? But I genuinely thought it was going to change, innit? He's not playing how you would like. You bring in the goalkeeper, so you think we're going to get more position-based. Everybody that he brought in was probably technically better, and you think the style of football was going to change. Then he changed it for the worse and not what we thought. Then he openly came out and said, I'm never going to play the kind of football you thought I was going to play. And since then I've been confused. Since then I've been so confused.
The new era can be the Jim Radcliffe era. It can be the Kobe Mainoo era. It can be either one of those. But it can't be number 4 on our list era, who everybody voted, the first player everybody voted for. And Dan had him number 1. Dan could have had him number 9, by the way. And number 10, he still would have been in our top 4. It's Cole Palmer.
Quality
I had
kid.
him fourth.
Can I just say that before
Quality.
Cole
Quality.
Palmer ever entered the world stage, I bought him for Norwich on FM. And what this guy done for me,
Shall I tell you the realness?
brother.
On Football Manager, I couldn't get anywhere near him for years.
99
He's
million
just-
them thing there, yeah,
bro,
they
he's
tried
just
that.
that
They
kid.
tried that. They
From
tried that.
January, he's like 45 million. From he was like 17.
You got to chance it, bro. Chelsea did it, 45 mil.
You got to unsettle them. Don't you have to unsettle them?
Hey,
Unsettling them is mad.
You see, like obviously you always try and get rid of some rubbish and some deadwood, and you bring in something that's hopefully better. He's the only thing that we've brought in that I think has been noticeably better than what we had a couple of seasons ago. I can't think of anyone else that I really prefer over who was there before. I do like
Wow,
Enzo.
That's so bad.
You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
as in, I just think our
Enzo's
recruitment
not
for the
better than
last couple of
Kante.
years, that or cover, for example, like, as in, I'm talking a clear yes. That is, we are better now there than
you.
we were.
I got you.
We are worse pretty much in every position
That
across.
Chelsea team could have
everything.
done with Raheem Sterling, but not this Raheem
Who
Sterling.
is your last right winger, like prolific one?
Like
Pedro or something.
Bro, like,
William.
like that's something that we've probably struggled with more than. I
Sherlock.
can't think of one that's actually like. We've done it. No, that side of the pitch has been in the mud for a decade, bro. That we ain't sorted that since Victor Moses.
Out of order.
And even then, you refuse to get a lefty and just play him inverted. But
Like we tried with Ziyech.
Yeah.
Was Kalu playing there?
horrible. That was horrible.
I don't think Ziyech is bad. He's just a free thrower. So I'm saying like he's gonna drop the shoulder, but he's really coming out and just gonna.
He's a flyaway. He's a
That's
flyaway.
it.
Crossing from deep.
That's
and all
it.
Flyaway. You can bang him up.
It
but-
can work, but not unless you got Alonso coming making that last dart like far.
I like
post.
Cole
Oh,
Palmer.
I hated that Chelsea team so much.
Yeah, I like Cole Palmer because of shit house as well.
He's
We
a
were-
bad boy. He's
yeah.
gonna get so many England caps.
I'm not gonna lie on the flip. I remember I said on Twitter, and I know I'd say it
You're
early.
so
It must have been
England,
about 3 games in. I was like, City shouldn't have sold him. Like, not that. Oh, what are you talking about? They got rare. And again, Chelsea aren't great, but I just think they'd probably have. It would have been an easier season for them with him.
My thing is, you see that when you
I
get
don't
class
know, like,
players,
Him at City is scary.
He scored in 2 cup games. He scored in the Community Shield
Yeah, he
and
did.
in the
Yeah.
European Super
Yeah,
Cup.
he
Did
looked
you
pro-
see
he
the,
looked
did you see
proper.
the goals?
Yeah,
as
he
well?
looked proper.
the thing is,
And what was the
here's the
pen
thing
outside?
about getting good players. Like it's all good and well, but you see good players that they need to be in good teams. So like even if we've got him, yeah, and he's like the one right now, but it's not gonna be long. It don't take long, 18 months before he's like this team. And now I need a move to somewhere big.
Then it's your performance.
You can't just have good
everything.
players. You need a good team, or you can't keep them.
Sherwood fizzed the ball at him.
Tim Sherwood. Did you see that?
Oh, he did. Yes, I did see
What
it.
did Tim Sherwood say to him?
Because he said you need players around you. Like you're not.
Yeah.
You need,
Yeah.
Is that what
Yeah,
he said?
yeah,
He
yeah,
said,
yeah,
you
yeah,
need-
yeah.
And I know he said, and I know you can't say it.
It was a
He's on
horrible.
that,
It was
though.
a horrible
No,
question.
but he's
in the
on
interview.
that. He needs media training, bro.
I liked him as a gaffer though.
I remember when he come out and he's like, "Yeah, I'm an Arsenal fan. These lot are great." As the Tottenham gaffer, bro.
But I don't know if he could have. At City, I think he would have been a bit more sporadic. I think he's someone that needs to. He's someone that needs to stay and have a run of games for momentum, innit?
I think he would have stayed though, bro.
No, but stay on the field.
No, who Cole Palmer?
Yeah.
The reason he doesn't play for Man City is because they didn't have minutes for him. To not block him and let him go and thrive, I think that's class.
Why Chelsea, bro?
It was gonna be West Ham.
The
To
thing
be
is,
honest, you
Chelsea
can let
have
a
got,
man go Chelsea
have
right
got
now.
the big
Right now,
Mac
go
11,
Chelsea.
and they've sprayed at everyone. They've bought everyone. They tried it with Hutchinson. They tried it with everyone, and like we've got one that worked.
Amari Hutchinson's having a great season, by the way.
Yeah, but it's obviously I've only seen a couple of
How
cameos
old
in the
is he?
Prem.
20
Young,
now?
really young. I think younger than that. Younger, I think like 18.
He's gonna win the league. I'm putting money on it. He's gonna win the
20,
league.
20.
20. What?
He should be. He should be on this list soon. And if he ain't,
He's gonna win the league, man.
you saying Chelsea?
No, Ipswich.
I don't even know. I'm done with him. Wash my hands with him completely.
Cole Palmer's the real deal. Obviously, he raps.
Yeah.
Oh,
Do you think he makes his own music? Do you think he's got original music?
you know I hate that.
100,
You know I hate that video,
Me
innit?
That
too,
video is one
me
of the
too.
best.
I hate that video so much.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
Big tune. It's the boots.
What's his middle name? His middle name's like Jermaine or something, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
Why
from
you
St.
laugh- why you
Kitts,
laughing
man.
Jermaine,
He's from
Jermaine.
St.
J. Cole.
It's from St. Kitts.
Cole
It's
Palmer's
quality,
middle
quality.
name is Jermaine.
Yeah.
Cole Jermaine.
J. Cole.
J. Cole. There you have it. Should grow dreads.
Number 3 on our list, and he was number 1 on Poet's list.
Oh,
He
no.
was number 1 on Lippy's list.
Oh no.
And Margs tried to take a stand because of Didier Deschamps. His name's William Saliba.
The best under 21 player in the league.
He's mentally weak, and he's not either.
Oh, he's not.
He's
How's
not better
he
than
mentally
Foden.
weak?
He's
He
mentally
is better
weak.
than Foden.
He's not mentally weak.
Do you know why he's
He's good.
Why is he mentally
He's
weak?
He's not what you
Why
are
is he
saying he is.
mentally
Do you know why he's
I'm
mentally
just saying-
strong though? Because he's sat on that chair and videoed.
Yeah, there's no one that can be in my list that can
Brother,
back
you're a high,
sit
brother.
there.
He's ridiculous, man.
no, I like you don't know what I said.
There's not another one of him.
Him and Haaland
At
are
that
performing
age-
at the highest for their age. That's facts.
yeah.
That's 100%.
He might be performing higher.
I think he is, but
It's because centre backs at that age shouldn't perform like
They
that.
not like
shouldn't.
this.
They
Not
shouldn't.
like.
No,
like
but
that.
at Champions League, he did not look comfortable in the Champions League against Bayern.
I'll be honest. You don't look in high pressure situations. He hasn't looked the best.
He's
Innit?
a kid.
Yeah, but he's young, innit?
Yeah, I think he's special. I think he's very special.
Got a lot of potential.
A lot.
Got a lot of potential.
The
yeah.
potential to be the best.
Boys.
100%.
I don't see it. Not with Brentford in the league.
I tried to undermine Gabriel. But I can't undermine Gabriel no more.
I told you that he's your best centre back.
So how much credit do we give Gabriel to
I think
Saliba's,
Gabriel has so much to look after on that left-hand side. I don't think that protects Saliba anywhere near as much.
Yeah, but
as you think it
Saliba has
does.
nothing to look after on his right hand side.
Nah, man, but he's got I wouldn't say a slow right back, but a right back that ain't as fast.
But
as
he's got no left back.
Nah, I just think if you're the Arsenal centre backs, they're protected, but they do a very good
Rice
job.
and
You
Rice
lose
now
Gabriel, it all comes
Yeah, but he
undone.
didn't have Rice last year.
too. Yeah, true.
And you told me you never won the league because you never had Saliba. Saliba's in it now.
What are you talking about?
That's such a
that is
rubbish,
terrible,
sassy
bro.
Twitter joke.
What is that?
Lippy said, "What are you talking
Yeah, what are you
about?"
talking about?
It's the way you keep
But if Gabriel went, it's all goes to for real.
If ifs and buts, McCandy and nuts, it's already gone to S anyway.
If so, fifths, we'd all be drunk.
Gabriel's their best centre back. Saliba's good.
Maybe, but that doesn't change how good Saliba is.
He
Saliba's better than
he
Gabriel.
does the
but
better
He was
aggressive
like he was
defending,
the
innit?
like Virgil van Dijk reincarnated.
That's what he is.
He's not.
No, he's like,
really not.
If he gets there, amazing. But that's who he. That's
So
the
you're allowed to
archetype.
say if, but I can't.
He's, no, I'm not. No. As far as an archetype, like that, who is Virgil van Dijk reincarnated if it's not him?
Oh, listen, hurry up because I'm going to shake his hand.
Because that's a rare breed of centre back, and then maybe there's a few centre backs coming that are going to be like, wow, he's so similar to Van Dijk. Saliba is similar to Van Dijk.
No, I think he's good. You don't just think he's a 10, and I think he's an 8, maybe 8.5. That's what it is.
Oh, I thought you meant position. I was about to go mad in there.
I'm super surprised at how many of these players in this list are centre backs and midfielders. Because usually, like,
Only the
it's
one
usually
centre-back.
them 23 and
Wingers,
under. That's for
wingers
them.
and that,
Go be risky.
No, and again, that's what makes William Saliba special. It's also what makes Jared Branthwaite special, but Jared Branthwaite's not doing it, competing at the top of a league.
Yeah, he needs top
whatever.
level. Gets the United move, and he'll show you. He can't be the best. He's not going to be the best centre back in the league as long as Branthwaite's there.
Well, he's better than Branthwaite now.
Do you think? Oh, do you think he's
Debatable.
Do you think he's top 3 centre back in the league? Saliba.
Who's your top three?
What centre backs right now? I'd have to go.
You still got to take Thiago Silva if we're being serious.
If Thiago Silva looks good again, unfit, like coming
No,
back,
guys.
still looks
That's
good.
tough, man. I can't
Let's
think.
let that go.
Gabriel. I think I'll probably put Gabriel in there.
And then
Branthwaite.
Chuck Johnny Evans in there.
yeah, man, I like that. Get your hate off, man.
Well, number 2 on our list, I had him number 1. Lippy had him high, Jordy had him high, Poet had him high, Margs had him high. Dan didn't have him because he never played for Chelsea.
Nando's.
I think he's Arsenal's best under 23. It's Bukayo Saka.
I was thinking about you when you used to play him left back.
I hate now. Again, we talked about earlier. We talked about how you're a victim of your own success, and like Erling Haaland. Yeah, everyone likes you. You're doing really well. The numbers are unreal. The success is there. You get to the national team. You do that, and then people just decide, I don't like you anymore. The forced dislike of Bukayo Saka to me is a sign of British bullshit.
Because he ain't done no wrong. Like you hear the kid speak, like he can't do no wrong. He's quality.
They're like, oh, he limps after, bro. They clatter him.
That limp.
That limp's crazy.
And
That
the
limp's
limp's
class.
class.
That limp's crazy though.
But if you watch Bukayo Saka, he limps from like the 6th minute. The second they clatter into him, he gets up and limps. And then they clatter him again, he gets up and limps. But they're like, oh, he does it at the end of the game. He goes, watch the game.
You know the impact limp, where someone steps on your foot, you just got a
just
couple
walk it
little
off.
hops, and then you're all right.
It's just hard work. It's just a hard work limp.
He's a grafter.
No, he is a grafter. But do you know what it is?
Any team in the world.
He don't make anything look sexy. Even when he does something sexy, it don't look it.
true.
You know what I'm saying? Like, when he puts it top bins, it don't look the same as, it don't look like how Mahrez does it. Like, it just...
No, he makes his left foot's class.
No, I know his class, but I just don't. He's more like Muller than a Mahrez.
It's even worse than that, because for me, when he was short, it's like he had the low center of gravity. He was proper mazy, like in and out. Now he's like, he's just not short anymore. I'd say he's about 5'11". Nah, but he was little.
No, he used to be a little cannonball.
Yeah, bro, he used to be a little.
Yeah.
But now it's like he's not as mazy. Like when he stands a man up, it looks a bit rigid at times. But
No, one foot is
works.
planted now. Yeah.
Planted.
Yeah.
Like,
Serious question. Was he better at left wing back?
obviously not. That's not a serious question. I said wing back. Nah.
Hey, you're a top hater.
I like
You're a top
I like it
hater.
though. I like
I'm
it.
just saying. I'm asking. Because it's proper dynamic. Them times.
It's true.
His contributions are mental though.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not.
He's gone off the boil a little
some
bit, though,
realistic.
innit?
No, he hasn't. No, he hasn't.
Nah, his contributions are
Just a little bit.
his
Like.
contributions are mental.
You sick, man. You
Yeah,
done.
he's got it. I'm jealous of Arsenal. For having Bukayo Saka.
You should have held that. You should have held that.
Nah, I'm honest.
He does everything he does is right. This was almost what's pissing me off.
Proper decision maker.
His
what I'm
Nando's
saying.
sauce. His Nando's sauce ain't great.
Have you had it?
I had it the other day. You know, I had it on.
What? He's got a
I don't-
Nando's sauce.
Yeah, I had it the other day. It's like sweet but spicy.
Like what? Like a chili jam kind of.
Did you like it?
It's alright, man. I can't lie. I ain't got enough.
What do you mean sweet but spicy though? Like
like-
a
just
honey.
like-
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Just like how he plays, it's effective, but it's not sexy.
Yeah.
What's a sexy sauce?
Peritema.
Peritema.
No. What?
Yes.
Kind of texy though.
What?
That's wet.
Nah, man.
Oh, please.
Don't
man.
like Perry Tamer.
You don't
I'm
even.
not
You
gonna
don't
lie.
even eat meat.
It's not sexy.
Hey, bro, the
Peronaise,
first time.
Peronaise.
Wait.
Peronaise
Wait.
is sexy. Peronaise
What do you
is
put your
sexy.
Peritema on?
It doesn't matter. Do you know what? Do you know what? Do you know what Peritema is? Do you know what Peritema is?
What is it? What is it?
It's like sugar and oil. It's the base of every chicken you get at Nando's. They put that on first.
Man's dipping celery
It's
sticks
barbecue
in the sauce.
sauce.
Fuck. This sauce is whack.
Mozzarella stick.
It's called Tamer. It's called Tamer. You can't tell me that's a sexy sauce.
It's
Peritema
nice.
is-
It is
It's
nice.
not sexy. Peronaise is sexy.
Nah, Perry Tamer's nice. I remember we was in Nando's with Taser. He passed me one of the wings. I've never had anything else from Nando's since that day. That was about 2 years
Can you
ago.
eat spice?
I can, but it's like that's like not proper spice.
It's not
you
spice.
understand?
No.
It's not proper. So that
barbecue
give me
sauce.
that. Now I'm saying Nando's spice is hot, but it's like it don't taste as nice. If you
I
understand
like
what
it.
I mean.
If I order hot wings, I get hot.
Do you like the extra hot though?
Oh, that's just stupid.
Nah, there's no difference between extra hot and hot.
You don't need the extra hot. The hot does the trick. You get what I'm saying? Don't talk about extra hot. Like, it's just dumb. Give me a black flag on my chicken, you know. I don't want to, like, nah, man. It's too aggressive.
It's too blick. It's too blick, bro. I'm telling you,
Hey,
fam.
big up Saka, man.
Number one ain't got a sauce.
Should have.
Number one has not got a sauce,
He's got the sauce.
but he's got some sauce. I wouldn't say the sauce.
He's got the sauce.
I wouldn't say the sauce.
He's got jewelry. He's with Sanucci.
Exactly. Is that the sauce?
Fun fact.
Got no idea who this is.
He's got the sauce.
His name.
He's got a celebration that is not saucy.
Bro, he's not got the sauce. That's just nonsense.
Eyebrow slit.
Bobby Brown had one.
His middle name's Walter.
In 90,
Nah, man. I saw him in that hotel room, man. He's got the sauce.
his son's got a Rolex though.
I'm not gonna
You saw
say.
sauce?
Oh, there. Yeah, I'm not gonna say why.
I saw
You don't-
enough.
Oh,
you
wow.
don't have the
I
minerals
saw enough
sometimes.
to know
Yeah,
that
I know-
when
I
you're,
know
when you're
what
playing
I'm talking
tomorrow.
Anyway, there are people watching that don't know who we're talking about somehow.
His son's got a Rolex.
His son's got a Rolex, and he was at the game the other day.
Oh, my son. I took my son to get a haircut the other day. He says to me, Dad, I need the Phil Foden. I said, what?
What, skin fade?
Slitting the eyebrows. Is he still slitting his eyebrows?
Told you, yes.
And
That's
it's called
sauce.
the Phil Foden.
He's affecting
Well,
the
no
whole
one else does it.
He's
Actually, Garnacho does a crazy.
Has he got any black in him? He must do.
Maybe.
No.
He's influencing a whole.
Cole Palmer has.
You seen him run? He ain't got man.
He just
He's
loves-
gotta
I
be
think
slitting his
probably
eyebrows,
just
got the
he's
shape
just,
up.
he's
He's
an
a
ally.
man
He's probably an ally, and he loves the culture.
Of course he's an ally. He's been with Sancho and all them youth there for years.
Yeah, he said I want the Foden.
What did you give him? What did you gave your son the Caicedo, innit?
Man said I gave him the guy.
He said to his barber, he'll have the savage Dan.
Oh mate.
I can see Dan showing up with a slit in his eyebrow, by the way. I still haven't announced
I've
who
never
number
had a
one
slit,
is
never
yet.
had my earpiece, none of that, man. This is the thing. You lot think I'm light skinned. You must
No, I'm
think
just saying, I can
Margs.
see you doing it. I can see you trying to recapture your youth
stopped.
somewhere down
No,
the
because I was
line.
gonna say I'm not light skinned, but I am. But I don't.
You lot think I'm
I'm
Margs.
not. I am light skinned, but I don't have all the the negative connotations that go along with it.
No, but you two got the other connotation about the light skinned people. You know how they're either like good youths or absolutely bonkers. You know, they're absolutely bonkers,
they're
light
not
skinned
bonkers.
guys.
They're not light skin bonkers.
What? There's not light skinned bonkers people.
No, I'm saying, but they're not light skin bonkers.
And to be fair, light skinned bonkers is different from mixed race bonkers. Mixed race bonkers.
Mixed
Mixed race bonkers is
that's-
bonkers.
That's the youth. You know them youths got kicked out in year 6. Got kicked out in year 7. Never went to school again.
And now it's number one.
Number one on our list is Stockport crazy. Philip Walter Foden.
Main news from Stockport.
Weak youth. But
He's
great
number
player.
one.
Great player. Great player.
Very good enough to say.
Yeah. And do you know what it is? I want to say to the crowd, and the Twitter want to fight me for it, even though I punch up all of you. I actually voted him higher than Saka for the first time.
Is it?
Yeah, I'll be honest.
So you had him number one?
Shall I tell you the truth? When it was Saka, Redwood, and my man, yeah, at first I thought Redwood, innit? Then, all Saka, obviously, Guna, but this season, I can't lie.
Bro, he
feels
plays
special.
football.
Phil Foden's the most natural, probably English player ever.
Have you seen his numbers?
I would say no.
I don't think
not
so.
ever. Not since Rooney.
So
Rooney.
I'm someone that will say
He's in that Rooney. He's in that Rooney
Yeah,
category.
he's the last. He's the next one since Rooney.
He might be above Rooney.
Above Rooney.
He's not above Rooney. He's not above Rooney.
Do you know what it is? He ain't got the physicals, man. He ain't got that
He's
English.
not above. He's not above Rooney.
That again, that's not what I'm saying. Most natural English
I
player.
still think
Yeah, no,
I
that's
still
Wayne.
think it's Mace.
What?
Mason is the most natural.
Yeah.
I do
Yeah,
like
you're
the way
doing that
Mason. I
Chelsea
do like the way
thing.
Mason
Mason Mount.
glides. He's very.
I'm
very
no, bro. I'm being serious. Like I'm talking like that.
You thought Redwood,
his-
did it?
Yeah, bro.
Nah, man.
Redwood-
Them and the two one-sided. I'm talking like Mason Mount. You can't really tell that hard. Obviously, you have to wait for him to hit some form, but right foot, left foot.
Foden's more.
drive,
I get
bro.
that, but I think if anything, it's cause Foden's a lefty that he's more a pure baller than them man there.
Yeah, you know what
That's
pure
that's
lefties
my
look
thing.
like.
Yeah,
but
please.
I just think he's the most. If he's on his game, I think that's the most natural. That's the natural talent. Loads of people say who've watched him ball for the first time when the England set up and all of that. They say Mason Mount is unreal.
But I just feel like that's to the English standard because he's that box, that 8. You get me? That's what English. That's what every English youth wants to be. Mason, the Charlie that made it. You get me, bro?
I know what you mean, but nah, man, he's gifted.
No, I'm not. I'm talking about Mount. I'm talking
Yeah,
about
I'm
Mason.
saying gifted Mount.
He's gifted,
Mount's
but I don't
gifted.
think he's like not like Foden though.
Not like Foden. no.
Foden's like
There's
it's
a
all-
problem. There's a problem with Foden though.
What?
He might have always the bridesmaid syndrome.
He's 23.
100%. I don't think. I know this might be controversial because it's completely hypothetical. But I don't think City would have bought him if he was playing for whoever he was playing for. I think he'd just be a good player there, and City wouldn't grab him.
He can't be Cam while De Bruyne is alive.
That's the issue. The
And
positions.
he's not a right wing while Saka's alive for England. Bellingham's ahead of him there. Like he's always a bridesmaid.
That's because that's just systems.
He's
though.
He's a squatter. He's a squatter. But he's a yeah.
Like he should have.
But he's a
house.
squatter that cleans.
Yeah,
No,
he
he's a squatter, but he took a cold yard.
He cleans after himself. Yeah.
It's like Pep wanted a player that could do everything, so made one.
Frankenstein.
So we look at him and think, okay, but what is he? But Pep's looking at him going, he's what I made him. I made him everything. Reality is he could play in like 9 positions.
Why do you think you don't have a position?
Because Pep wants him to not have a position.
I feel like it's just because he ain't got no pace, bro.
That's why I don't think he plays for England.
There's like 5 City players that ain't got a position though.
Bernardo
Are there?
Silva.
Bernardo, yeah.
Well, a hybrid. So let me see.
Yeah, but Foden's really at what position is he?
He's a cam. He's a
The
cam.
theory is that you play a attacking midfielder wide until they're ready to play inside. He's 24 next month. You'd think now would be around that time, but Bernardo Silva still is.
KDB's fit, man.
He represents like other wingers, the guys that aren't
KDB's
direct. And
KDB's even started drifting out wide.
I feel like he's always done that.
KDB always
It's
does.
just a team.
Does
I
he?
feel like that's where he finds
There were
pockets.
times he played.
He's a Mazzella. He's a Mazzella.
Yeah, literally.
Okay.
He drifts from side to side, and that's where he finds the pockets of space. But yeah, Foden, he's incredible.
He's like he's like
Incredible
one of the most
footballer.
interesting theories because put him on Man United, put him on Arsenal,
Yeah, no, that's
put
what
him
I
on
mean.
Liverpool.
I think I could guess with some of them.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Where?
He'd land perfectly at Arsenal.
Where?
What, right wing?
No, in the middle.
I don't know, man. I think he would leave.
In the middle, wherever you lot think,
who,
whatever the
Odegaard?
Havertz guy's doing, he should be doing that.
You couldn't have Odegaard in here.
Because as bad as Havertz is,
I think
Suppose
so.
you could, I suppose
he's
you
just a
could.
Yeah,
big.
he could,
but
man.
He's big though. Like he makes
yeah,
it like
the aerial stuff.
yeah,
is big,
like he makes it more difficult. I just think his lack of physicals make it. That's why it's hard to see.
How
what
lack
he
of
do.
physicals is it though?
I wouldn't say I wouldn't say it's lack of physical, but I feel like when you
Compared to
take him,
Havertz.
when you take him out of that City team, that City, every player's like accommodated for because of the system, the other personnel. You slap him in Arsenal now, it's like, yeah, if we get Foden, we're gonna have to strengthen up somewhere else. I reckon that's the same for Liverpool. Same for anyone. And City have that strength elsewhere, so they can just play him across the front four, whatever you want to
so
call
he
it.
was in and out, and then Pep copied De Zerbi and went with the 4 centre backs or the 3 centre backs, whatever he's doing, And that's given Foden that freedom to go all the way across. And now all the City players are like transitional position players.
Do you remember when he played false 9?
Yeah, he was good there as well.
That's what I was going to say. His end product is ridiculous.
That's City. Like, honestly, who couldn't play false 9 in that City team for City? They all could.
So what do we do here?
They all have.
Do we dock points?
Garvin couldn't, innit?
Alright, so do we dock points off him because he can do that? Or do we give him more plaudits because he can do that?
More plaudits.
Both. I was just about to say, it depends on the conversation. Because again, in the City conversation, that's what makes him almost perfect for them. You understand? But when you think about him moving on, it's almost
we're
like
not
you can't
knocking
have the
points
convo.
off Foden. It just depends on what glasses you want to look through it. If you want to look through it with your hating glasses, then
It's
you can
not, I
make the
hate it.
excuses.
It's just,
You know what I'm saying?
it's when you get a player like that.
Poets glasses.
But yeah, Poet Adam second.
Poet's
to be fair.
glasses.
They're the hater glasses. Hater glasses, yeah.
But who knew Poet when Messi started off? Because I know he had some things to say. Understand? Yeah, but I don't rate him, man.
Well, that's the top 10. It was Ryan Aït-Nouri at 10. It was Anthony Gordon at 9. It was Josko Gvardiol at 8. It was Michael Olise at 7. It was Erling Haaland at 6. It was Kobbie Mainoo at 5.
Woohoo.
It was Cole Palmer at 4. It was William Saliba at 3. It was Bukayo Saka at 2. And it was Philip Walter Foden at number 1. Filthy at 5, filthyat5.com, nordvpn.com/filthyfellas, or use the code filthyfellas on NordVPN.
Beach Boys.